fuck Aries Spears. So the $25,000 thing comes out. I'm out with my kids, right? We're doing like an escape room, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Right? I'm out with my twins. We're doing an escape room, and I'm enjoying my time with my kids. So then I get these text messages from Aries. Yo, Boosie's getting $25,000. We need to renegotiate. And look at these comments. Look at these YouTube comments. I only watch Vlad TV when Aries on. Yo, Aries needs a raise. Aries is my favorite guest. He's the only one I watched. And I said, well, first of all, you just got raised up. You get nowhere near the views of Boosie. Nowhere near the views. Like, Boosie's just a way bigger figure. The shows that Boosie does are massive compared to what Aries Spears does. Like, Boosie on camera is way more entertaining than damn near anybody. Boosie's a force, man. He's an awesome personality. And on top of it, when I told him, you know, the whole thing with Boosie getting paid 25, Boosie was really getting paid 20, but then I figured out a way to get him more money by doing house tours. You see what I'm saying? So it's really 20 plus 5 for the house tour.
Yo, what it is, people, we is back. Another day on Keep It G News. Now, I ain't gonna make this video real long. I ain't ready to put a whole bunch of clips in it like I normally do because I'm at work. for lack of better words, I'm at work. But y'all, remember a couple days ago, for the people that follow my channel, for the new people, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We talked about DJ VLAD, his beef with Boosie, DJ VLAD and his beef with ARIES Spears, and it all stems around money, payment, compensation. And I told y'all, and this might be the only time this ever happened in life, that I agree with VLAD on both situations. Now, ARIES Spears, who, what it looks like to me, started this beef with VLAD because of the situation that VLAD had going on with Boosie that went public, and VLAD might have spoke too soon or spoke too openly and honestly, because Boosie kind of put him in a messed up spot by alleging that the beef was over $5,000 when Boosie really wanted $40,000, and you know, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But that prompted ARIES Spears, once he found out that Boosie actually got $25,000 for an interview, that prompted ARIES Spears to say he wanted a pay increase. He wanted a pay increase. Nobody asked ARIES Spears this. I don't think that there was issues in the background that led up to this, because if you let VLAD tell it, and at this point, I can't call VLAD a liar because ain't nobody came out and said he lied about the situation. You know, the background leading up to this. You know, he said he gave ARIES Spears an increase. And at that time, ARIES Spears deserved the increase. But ARIES Spears told VLAD that, based off YouTube comments, that he deserves another increase. But not nothing major, just a couple extra thousand on top. You know, if he was getting 4, maybe he wanted 6 or 8. But VLAD told him no. Now, this started a whirlwind or a back and forth between VLAD and ARIES Spears about this money situation. So VLAD did an interview on his platform going more in depth about the ARIES Spears situation. And I told y'all at the time, I think VLAD views his beef with ARIES Spears way differently than he does with Boosie. I think when ARIES Spears came at VLAD the way he came at him, I think VLAD felt disrespected. And when you listen to VLAD talk, you can tell that he felt disrespected. Like, he's not, I'm talking about VLAD, it's not opposed to ever working with Boosie again. But he never want to work with ARIES Spears. So, that was that. That was then, and this is now.
I'm about to sue you for defamation of character. This is about to get ugly. Because now you're just making shit up. I saw the clip where you said your staff, as in multiple people, said that I was disrespectful to them. Your staff, you got one guy that's in the studio with you, and that's the cameraman. And the only interaction I ever have with your camera guy is when he mics me up. And I signed a tablet saying you could use my light ever exchange between me and the one guy in the studio besides you. Your staff, and I'm disrespectful, you have a lawsuit coming. You're lying. To the people that watch Vlad, he is a liar.
So now ARIES is suing Vlad, or alluding to suing Vlad for defamation of character, because Vlad, when he did his interview, he made a few declarations. One was that ARIES he needs makeup, and there was a host of other things. But what stuck out to ARIES the most is Vlad said that ARIES was disrespectful to his staff. So he wanted to sue him, saying he defamed his character by that. But this is the crazy thing about it, though, y'all. How are you going to accomplish this when the guy that you're going to need to co-sign your argument that you didn't disrespect him works for Vlad? Like, yo, Vlad is making these guys look very ignorant. And mind you, I don't like how Vlad been moving lately when it comes, after this, because now, I don't know if this is real or not, but a text message thread got released between Vlad and Charleston White. Another text message thread got released, or Vlad posted this on his own with Corey Holcomb, and these are two people that has been oppositions to Boosie and ARIES. I'm talking about Charleston White and Boosie, and Corey Holcomb and ARIES. And this just shows what I've been saying the whole time, especially when it comes down to Vlad and Boosie, is that Vlad is nobody's friend. You know, if you're a real friend, no matter if you fall out with a person or not, you don't go deal with a person that they deem an opposition, or just a person that they having problems with. That's not what friends do. It was always a working business relationship. But at least for ARIES, and I think if Vlad do the interview with Boosie, that friendship is done. Interview with Charleston White, I think his friendship with Boosie is also done. But I don't see how, or what ARIES is even talking about. How you intend on winning this lawsuit when the guy that you need to co-sign your story works for Vlad? Does that make sense? And I think this is just, and I think Vlad is exposing that, yo, a lot of these guys are ignorant. Ignorant in business, ignorant in logic, ignorant in common sense. And for ARIES to have seemingly started this online beef with Vlad, now Vlad got personal. Now he in his feelings, he in his emotions, and he want to sue. I don't respect it. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. It's another day of QBG News.